Today we have a job to do. Hello everyone, hope you're all doing very well. Thank you so much for being here and for watching this video. Today I have a very important task, which will be to build a new bookshelf. It will not be as big as all of these that you can see behind me because I don't have the space for that, but it is brown and very cute, and eventually I want to turn all of my bookshelves brown as well, so I am already thinking ahead into the future for when I eventually redecorate basically everything about my room or my future house. So I'm very excited about this because I do have already a couple of books that are piling up on the bookshelf, and I think I might do a little reorganization. I do mostly organize my shelves by genre, but it's also based on their atmosphere and themes as well. It all makes perfect sense in my brain, and eventually you will get a bookshelf tour. I have started filming one, I think twice or 3 times already, but there's always something coming up that keeps me from filming more or finish editing, so I think this time will be the charm. We're gonna build the bookshelf, which will be right there. I will show you in a minute, and then after reorganizing a couple of things, I will then film the long-awaited bookshelf tour. Thank you all so much for requesting that video. I am very happy to be filming it, of course, for you and showing you my collection and how I organize everything. But for now, again, it's time to start building, and I'm very excited. I'm in the mood for some reorganization and cleaning. I feel like autumn is my spring in that sense, because September always feels like the beginning of the year for me. It's never January. I feel much happier and more productive and inspired and energized during this season, so I'm taking the most out of it. And because I've already done much of my work in the morning, I do still need to work in the evening, of course, but I'm taking my lunch break to work on this project, and I really hope you enjoy watching this video. Hopefully I will not struggle too much building this shelf, but I don't think so, considering I've built all of these and they are much bigger. So let's do that. Let's meet our cute little brown shelf. I'll mention this again on my bookshelf tour if needed, but in case you're curious, these are the Mili bookshelves from IKEA. I believe these are the most commonly used by people when they are on a budget, especially because they are quite cheap for what they are. Obviously they're not the best quality, but it is still pretty incredible. I have built this a while ago and I've always had them since I can remember to keep my books, and they last very long. They're very easy to build, and again, they're more on the cheaper side. Of course, currently everything's getting a bit more expensive, but if you're looking to not spend a lot of money on bookshelves, then this is the one that I recommend, definitely. But for now, I think all the pieces are out of the box, so let's do this. Oh my gosh, I love this color so much. Okay, we are almost done. Look at this. It's so pretty. It's one of my favorite colors. I truly imagine my future space to look like one big forest, and this is the first step, you could say. But the final step that we need to do is to decide the size of each individual shelf. It has 3 in total. We have 2 pieces to put together, and I always like to have it kind of balanced, like so they all have the same size. I'm not sure exactly which books I'm gonna put here yet, so what I'll do, at least for the bottom shelf, which I always like doing, is to grab a big book, and with that I mean a tall book, so I can measure the shelf and see where we should place the bottom one. So you cannot see anything. Hold on. Hi. May I present to you this beautiful edition of Bubble by R.F. Kuang. I recently bought this one. I'm very excited. It is our current book pick for the Tea Leaves book club, and it is indeed a very tall book. So we're gonna place it right there, and now we'll see where we should place this shelf so that books with a similar height can fit in there. So I would say maybe here. That sounds about right. And then all you have to do pretty much is count the little dots here and place it wherever you want. We have these little pieces that you attach together, and that's pretty much it. We're almost done. It's done! I did change my mind on this shelf. I just had to check with the size of bubble if I could fit books of the same size in each individual shelf, and as you can see, yes I can. Okay, you cannot see that very clearly, but I can. So it's kind of balanced. I have a lot of ideas for this bookshelf. I'm still not completely sure, but of course I will show you everything tomorrow, because now I have this thing called work that I really need to get back to. My lunch break is pretty much over, but I'm very happy with our work today. Tomorrow I'm planning to unhaul a few books maybe and just reorganize things a little bit. So I want to do that with more time. Maybe in the morning I could wake up early and do that. But anyways, I will bring you, of course, with me. We'll see what the end result ends up being like, but I'm very excited and I'm very happy with the end result. I will see you again very soon when we will change this little baby and decorate it a little bit. It is now the next day, and it is of course time to decide what books will remain on this shelf, for now at least. I was thinking of mainly classics and other thrifted books that I found here and there that I think would look beautiful on this shelf, as well as some decorations as well. One thing that I know I want to add to this shelf is this beautiful tiny Irish harp that my mother got for me at Trinity College. I miss that place so much, and isn't it absolutely stunning? I think it would be the perfect decoration to put right on top of the bookshelf, and then I could add some greenish nature books next to it. I love that. I absolutely love that. So I will put it right there for now, and then we can decide which books go next to her. But oh my gosh, okay, it's time to make some decisions, I guess. For now, that's how I'm gonna leave my top shelf, because I love this little collection of mine so much. It's all about Irish folklore and nature, and if you know me at all, you know that I feel very close to Ireland and Scotland as well. They just speak to my soul so much, and whenever I go there I feel like I'm home, so I think they deserve their own little corner. I am missing some Scottish books though, so if you have any recommendations, especially if they are inspired by nature or magic or fairy tales, please do let me know. But for now I'm gonna leave it there. I am kind of changing my mind though after seeing this little collection. I'm not sure if I want to include classics or if I want to put my mythology collection here. I'm kind of questioning everything right now. I was thinking maybe this for the second shelf, because I do love these thrifted classics here, but I think I'm going to make a little change. I think I'm actually going to keep this beautiful book on my original bookshelves and save this space for maybe more similar editions of classics, and leave this one on the white shelves, because now I do have some extra space. So I think I'm going to leave this one there. I think I'm going to follow my first instinct, and for now at least add more classics here. Then of course I can always change my mind. For now I'm feeling classics, I think. So let's try it out and see how it looks. Try and add all of these beautiful thrifted classics that I have, because they're kind of, some of them have random editions that I found here and there, and I never know exactly where to put them. I feel like they need a special place of their own, so maybe this is it. I think I'm gonna place just all of them here because they look so pretty together. Look at them. It is so much fun to go thrifting, and important as well of course, but really you find these type of gems. This is the Concise Oxford Dictionary of Opera. I just needed this in my life, obviously. So okay, how am I going to do this? I think I'm just going to mix some editions depending on how they look like together. I want them to be friends, all of them. That old book smell. It's so nice. Alright. Hello! Great news! We still have a full shelf! Look at that! I think for now I'm gonna leave it empty actually, although I kind of want to put books there, but I like the satisfaction of knowing that I do have that space available for when I need it, or if I maybe want to switch things around a little bit again. So I think I'm gonna leave it this way. I am very happy with the final result. It's very pretty and I just love it. I love it so much. Look at it. It's so cute. means, of course, that it is now time to reorganize a few things on the main shelves, just because, of course, now I have more space. But before that, I will get even more space because, like I believe I told you, I do have a couple of books that I think I'm going to unhaul, and the first one was right behind me. This makes me incredibly sad because the book is stunning, but it's so bad. It's really bad. I really didn't like it. And it's kind of hurting me because I really love the cover, and I truly wish I loved the book. It also has beautiful illustrations, but I don't know, I just find it a little pointless to keep it, even though it was a gift, and usually I really hate unhauling gifts, but I guess sometimes you have to do it. And that book is Witch by Finbar Hawkins. This was a gift by one of my best friends, and she was incredibly kind to buy it for me, of course, but I was so incredibly disappointed by this one. Obviously, I didn't go with too many expectations because I hadn't heard any reviews about this book, so I didn't really know what it was about or what to expect, but I still came out of it very disappointed. I really did not like it, so I think it's time for it to go, unfortunately, but it's so pretty. It's kind of hurting me, and I hate unhauling gifts, but I'm sure my friend will not take that personally or anything, of course, but I don't know, it just breaks my heart a little bit. But anyway, that's my first pick to go, and then I believe I have 2 more books to show you. Okay, a few people are going to be very sad that I'm unhauling this book, but I just don't feel the need to keep it because it's just okay to me. It's not my genre, and I don't think it will ever be, unfortunately. I still need to find some books of this genre that I enjoy, and it was fine. It was an okay-ish book. I gave it a solid rating, but that's Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I don't feel the need to keep this one. I'm so happy that a lot of people seem to love it. That's amazing, and if you do as well, I'm very happy for you, but it's not my type of thing. It's not the book or anything. It's really my personal taste. It doesn't work for me. That's just it. And I do appreciate a lot of the things that the book did, but just again, I don't think it makes sense for me to keep it when someone else could be enjoying it. I think, as always, I'm going to donate it to the secondhand bookstore and make someone very happy, I'm sure. And the third one, I'm also a little sad I'll be unhauling this one because it's so beautiful and I think the message is important, but unfortunately I didn't like it as much as I was hoping, and that was Felix Ever After by Kason Calendar. Very important message, of course, but I don't think the execution was the best. But then again, it's also personal taste, because it is a contemporary. Usually I don't read contemporaries, and there are very few that I actually found and enjoyed, at least so far. So this one is going. It also has some beautiful sprayed edges, so I think someone again will be very happy to have found this one at the bookstore. So these are the books that need to go. Now that that's done, let's just do a few rearrangements on the bookshelves. that's pretty much it. At least for now, of course. Everything can change at any moment, but for now I am so happy, and looking at my shelves, it just brings me joy. Also, this felt very relaxing. I love doing this during lunch breaks because it's usually when I don't have as much energy. I just want to sit still and watch a comforting TV show, but this honestly is just as comforting as that. In a weird way, I guess, but oh my gosh, I just love it so much. And I will be trying to film a bookshelf tour soon-ish to show you my book collection and how I organize everything, but for now I'm gonna go, of course, because my job here is done for now. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you spotted maybe any of your favorite books. I'm always curious to know that. Other than that, I'm gonna go now. I really hope you have a rest of a wonderful day or night. I hope you're doing very well, and as always, I'm sending you all the love, all the hugs, and I will see you again very soon on my next video. Bye everyone!